is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Oh, hi there. It's Friday, March 5th. I got an idea. Make it a long weekend. Take the day off. Yeah, sell, buy. Shred, sell. Sell. I said sell. Sell it now.
Oh, you said buy?
Yeah.
You buy?
I thought I got rid of all of my family video stock. Apparently, I've been on the hook for all of it. So this is a bit embarrassing and kind of a nightmare for me.
And you took that call after you said to take the day off?
I did.
Or were you on the phone already and you made time for it? How did this happen?
You don't need to know the chronology.
Okay. That's fair. Today's a really good day, everybody. I think it's a really good day. I think it's a day that we should all embark on. And it's National Day of Unplugging.
Oh.
National Day of Unplugging.
Okay.
I am really quickly, Bramble Jam Plus, you get to answer questions every single day. It is a lot of fun. I get a lot of feedback from people that say, I didn't think it'd be fun. I was unsure. I was a little scary.
You were a little scary?
But now I'm all in on Take the Day Off answer time.
Okay, good.
So that's exciting, and it means a lot to us. BrambleJamPlus.com if you want to get it. It's the National Day of Unplugging. You know the surge protectors?
Yeah.
I was plugging them. I was plugging a couple things into it yesterday.
Okay. Couple of like convection heaters or something?
No, I'm not dumb. Just like chargers and stuff like that. It's a newfangled one. And I was plugging them in, and I got a little shock.
A little stink?
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. And every time, and this has been true since I was a baby, every time I get an electric shock, I get a vision.
Oh my gosh.
I get a vision.
So the peanuts, they came together.
I get a vision. And this vision was this moment right here.
A moment like this.
Where you tell me in sing-song form that you know about National Unplug Day.
Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
Do you?
I know about the history of Technology Day.
National Day of Unplugging.
National Day of Unplugging.
Wow.
Gonna tell it to you.
But in my vision, you didn't sing the whole thing. It was just the intro part like that.
Brandon needs to shut up
Go ahead.
for a moment. Look, Steve Jobs is a fraud robot.
He's dead.
He's a fraud robot. He never lived or died. He's a fraud robot.
Continue, if you dare.
Woz built Steve Jobs as the first sentient robot ever created. And he did so thinking it would be a fun goof. And it turned into something he couldn't control. And now we have Apple, and Woz is left with just a holiday in his hands. And that holiday, as you know, Bran, is Unplug the Tech Day. What's the day again?
National Day of Unplugging.
National Day of Unplugging. Thanks, Woz, for nothing.
This day was actually founded in 2003.
2003.
By Jewish Community Reboots.
Jewish Community Reboot.
Which established this day to unplug from technology. Even in 2003, they said, we need a break here.
Unplug 03.
I need
a break from you. Take the day off.
75% of Americans spend anywhere from 3 to 10 plus hours a day on a device.
3 to 10 plus? Why even give me the stat?
It is a very wide range.
How many? What percent?
75%.
75% of people spend from 3 to eternity on their phone. That's a terrible stat.
48% of Americans spend 5 hours or more.
Just say 75% of people spend at least 3 hours on their phone a day. That's all you need.
13% spend 10 hours or more.
10 hours or more. Is it their job? 10 hours.
My screen time usually says somewhere between 7 and 8 hours
A day?
a day. And a lot of that is because of work stuff. My phone is almost always on. I don't have a display thing that turns off. And so it's opened up for various things.
I don't think I'm getting to 3 hours.
What do you think? Do you have a screen time thing
I don't know.
on your phone?
I can look if you want to vamp.
Yeah, I'll vamp. And here's an interesting thing. Women, on average, spend more time on their devices than men do. 77% of women spend 3 hours or more on their devices, while 68% of men say they do the same. So almost 10% more, which is really something. More people spend time looking at their phones when they wake up versus going to bed. More people say that they spend the bulk of their time looking at their phones when they wake up versus when they go to bed. And 35% of Americans say that they say that when the time comes, when they have some free times, they just spend it on their devices. That's what they do in their spare time.
So this says I've been on my phone 20 minutes today.
Okay.
And that's 3 hours and 32 minutes less than yesterday, which means I was on my phone for almost 4 hours yesterday.
Okay.
And I just don't, my daily average screen time, according to this, is 3 hours and 43 minutes.
Okay.
And I don't know how that's possible. I mean,
it's every text message, every scroll. It adds up. It adds up.
Man.
It adds up.
This says I spend
Are you getting depressed about yourself?
Yeah, I'm kind of getting depressed about myself.
What's it say?
It says I spend about 15 minutes a day on Twitter, and I just don't.
50?
15.
Oh, 15.
A day on Twitter?
Yeah, that's not bad. Dan, I want you to take comfort in this, that you are on the low end.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is that all right, I'm feeling better now. My average screen time really pops up on the weekend. That is the thing. And I would agree with that because I'm home. My kids go down for nap. Like, I'm home. I have more free time. That's what gets me to 3 hours and 43 minutes because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my phone time pops up to, in between 4 and 6 hours. Mm-hmm. But during the week, Monday to Thursday, I'm well below that. All right, I feel better about it. I'm good. Good, everybody. Good. I feel better. We can go.
But today is
Steve Jobs for our robot.
Yeah. But today is really about, taking some time. So like, here's an example. So my screen time is more than you.
Yeah. But you have it on all the time.
I use it to take notes for the movies.
You do.
So the most used app is Google Keep, which in the last week I've used for 6 hours and 50 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Mine were Facebook, Twitter, and Gmail, which all make sense to me. And then messages. Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, messages. That makes sense.
There you go. And today's really a day just to encourage you. You know what? Take the day off from your phone,
and don't
from
look
your devices.
Your phone.
Just take the day. I saw a movie recently called Land.
Yep.
And in this movie, this woman, she's struggling with some depression, and she decides, you know what? I'm going to get away from everything. So she buys a shack in the Colorado Rockies. She throws her phone away. It has no electricity, no nothing. And she just goes up there and tries to make it. And I couldn't stop thinking about, like, how long would it take me to get comfortable with that? With no TV, no phone, no nothing, just silence. Like, when is there silence? Like, I sleep with a sound machine. I'm talking for a living. Like, how long would it take you to get comfortable with the nothing, with just living?
Man, that'd be tough. I know this. We would take, during the summer before COVID, we'd take my kids to the pool or like somebody's house that had a pool, and then we would spend all day there. And usually if I take my kids to the pool, I leave my phone in my car. I turn it off, put it in my car. Because I just don't want to be checking my phone when I'm playing with my kids. That's just something. I'm sure as they get older, I'll probably start taking my phone. But I can, on days where we would spend a long time, 3, 4, 5 hours, I would start to kind of go, what's going on? Like, I need to know what's going on. Like just that little bit of feeling. I can't imagine just being completely remote and not having any connection. That'd be tough.
Kids these days, though.
Kids
right?
these days.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll talk about technology that we hope becomes a thing in the future.
Yeah.
What are we hoping for?
Oh, I love it.
Because we want to get plugged back in as quickly as possible. So technology that doesn't exist yet that we're hoping exists in our lifetime. We're going to do that in just a second. Here on Take the Day Off. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Off, Unplugged Day.
I'm very interested in your answer to this question.
I'm interested in the fact that people are listening to this while they're supposed to be unplugging.
Yeah, what
if
are
you're
you doing?
listening to this, you're clearly not doing what we said. And that's okay
whatever.
because, we don't count. We don't count.
Yeah.
Right?
This is one little thing.
A technology that doesn't exist yet that I hope to exist. Well, I'll say a couple things. I hope in my lifetime travel to space is possible for the individual.
You're in on that.
I'm in on that. I'd like to go to space. And it's, obviously if it gets to the individual consumer, then it's safe, but like as safe as an airplane. I'm not scared about going into an airplane. It's safe. Everybody does it. So I'd like to be able to go to space, see the things, look at what it looks like up there. I think it'd be really great. And then I want there to be a quicker way to travel to places that doesn't involve air or cars, if this makes sense. So there's been conversations about high-speed railroads that go from Atlanta to Greenville in 15 minutes. I'd be all about that.
That's where I am.
Because I know this is hard for you because you love driving. I hate driving. I just want to get to the place. I love traveling in that I love seeing new places, but I hate the travel part. I don't like getting on airplanes. I don't like going on road trips. I want to get to the place that I'm getting to.
The reason that I love driving is because I believe that I can get there the most efficient and fastest way. That's why I love driving. If I'm riding, one, I'm terrified I'm going to get in a car accident. That's some PTSD. But also, I feel like the person driving is not doing things as fastly and efficiently as possible. And I am. And if it's, it will take me less time to drive to Charlotte than fly to Charlotte. Because I can get to the airport early, pre-flight, land, get off it's quicker to fly. Quicker to drive to Atlanta than doing the whole plane thing. So, for me, if there was an efficient, light rail or like a tube
how many more, Braves games would you go to if it was, 20 minutes away?
Oh, my gosh.
No brainer.
Unreal. No. I would be all about a light rail, maybe a tube under the Atlantic Ocean. That's kind of crazy sci-fi. I'd be about that, getting to Europe like that.
A lot of people say teleportation, but
it's not reasonable.
It's not. Yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen in that way. But I think a high speed travel, and even hover ships, hover cars and stuff. It's at that point I'm just
it doesn't do anything for me.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Think about how many car accidents there are. You want to put that in the air?
Yeah, I don't.
No.
What are you seeing, Dan? What are you seeing?
Nicole Beatty says, faxable pizza. I've suggested it for years and everyone thinks I'm nuts. Nicole, add me to the everyone, but I love it. If someone could fax me a pizza, I'd be in.
Faxable pizza.
Yeah.
What is the... Why faxing?
Emailable pizza.
I like that you went to the defunct technology.
I would like to see...
Hey, no one faxes anymore. It's technology. It's just we don't want to let it go to waste.
How about a drone food delivery? Hot food.
Yeah.
Drone pizza delivery. Mm-hmm. I feel like that would be quicker.
Well, I mean, drone delivery is coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Drone pizza,
I'm sure
you don't have to wait for the driver. They don't stack up a bunch of pizzas. It's just drones going out
I'm
everywhere.
sure it'll happen.
That's why I'm in for that.
But then, but think also about this, when we get to that point.
Air traffic.
Yeah, obviously it's a mess, but then it's a constant, it has to be limited because I still want to see the sky.
Yeah.
I don't want to go outside and it's so obstructed by drones going in every direction. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of drones.
It's a lot of drones.
You're right.
It's a lot of drones. Melanie says Trace Talks Tech, the podcast. Now, I agree. It is currently a very underground.
It's a tech that does not exist yet.
You have to know where to look for it.
Yeah.
But it's there. Who said this? I agree with this 100%. Rena said automatic house cleaning. 100%. 100% automatic housekeeping. You'd be down for that, right?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
I always think about when I drive by these big houses, I'm just like, I don't want to have to deal with cleaning it. I don't want to deal with paying somebody to clean.
Yeah.
I don't want to do either of those things. Because once I get to the point to where I'm every other day paying for someone to come clean my house, then I just feel like an uppity up where your pearls.
Where your pearls. That's right.
And so I can do it myself, but I don't want to do it myself.
Yeah, I think the problem is that once you aspire to that level of clean too, it has to be kept that clean.
Yeah, right.
That's the hard part.
So the automatic house cleaning, it's a nice feature.
Yeah. Boston Mike says smell-o-vision would be cool. Obviously, pleasant sense only. So cooking shows.
I always think about that when you go to Disney or whatever, and they have the
4D.
Yep. And you're moving and you're feeling rain and the smells. It's cool. I don't know if I would want to do it. We went to the D-Box. You remember that?
The D-Box was
the D-Box movie theater for Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari. Yeah.
And it was the perfect movie to see in that because your seat is moving with the car.
Yeah. It was the perfect movie.
It was the perfect movie. I don't know if I'd want to do that all the time.
That was in Kansas City.
That was
Kansas City D-Box.
Right after we went to the we got those we got that was it
Jack Stack Fiorello's Crown Prime Rib.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
We're doing it right.
Good.
Yep.
We did it. We did it, everybody. Congratulations. Technology. Go tech. But unplug today. Unplug, take the day off.
Get back to the
Just
tech.
rest, relax, recharge, and we'll be back on Monday with a whole nother day.
Yeah, we will.
Where we'll be asking you this question. What's the key to a really good nap?
Ooh.
The key to a really good nap.
I've got thoughts.
I'm excited because I'm a horrible napper. So I'm hopeful that I can get some good tips here. We'll get to those on Monday. Until then, have a wonderful weekend and take the day off.
This haiku is from Sheila Calloway. Temperatures drop. Frost makes lace on window panes. Bundle up. Enjoy. Man, that is a good haiku. That's a legitimately good haiku. Man, nice work, Sheila.
God bless.